Beautiful people, so I am on my lunch break, and if you know, you know, I love to come out during my lunchtime. It's a beautiful day. Obviously the sun is not necessarily just beaming today. It's kind of gloomy and mild. Well, it's not necessarily gloomy, it's mild, but it is still a beautiful day. And I was just on this reflection kick, just thinking of a speech and lectures that I heard, and one of the sayings was that people will hold you to the limitations that they believe about you, or they will hold you to what they believe about you. And when you think about that, it's also the other side, that you will hold yourself to what you believe about you. And so this afternoon, or wherever you're watching this, I want you to think about, what do you believe about yourself? What limitations are you putting on yourself? I know for me, because I'm in my late 30s now, I reflect a lot on my 20s. I reflect a lot on even my high school decisions and what I did, what I accomplished. Really, why is he on a lawnmower right now? But it's okay, because we're gonna work through the lawnmower. But I reflect on I can't let me go back inside. Hold on. So that's what's happened when you try to talk outside. The neighbors just start lawn mowing on you, okay? All right, so I'm back in. I don't know if you can still hear it or not, but I tend to constantly think about, okay, what were I review what decisions I made, or what were was I able to accomplish at this time. Why did I do this? Why did this go this way? And I'm constantly doing that, and sometimes I get stuck on, or I failed here, or I was able to do this, but this wasn't that good, or this decision went this way, and I'm here because A, B, and C. And I have to, or I try to continue to remind myself as well, is to not put limitations on myself, because who I was last year, the year before, 10 years ago, I'm necessarily not that same person. I have more information, I have new information, I have better perspectives, I have better information to connect the dots and make new decisions and control how my life continues and what decisions I make. I just can't take this lighting. Okay, that's a little better. But I control the decisions I make. I can control what is in my control, in the sense of the habits that I pick up, what I do, why I do things, understanding the reasoning, not just doing just to do, but have intention behind things. I know growing up, when you grow up in a certain environment, or you're around certain people, for me, I always push. I'm gonna be Darnaya. No matter who I'm around, who is with me, I'm gonna be me. And me, I always love to learn. I love to read. I was a dancer, performing arts. That was my major. Initially, my major was education at University of Maryland, College Park, Turk Nation. But I switched it to dance, and I started dance at the age of 6. But it was so many things about me that was different than the norm, right? I just didn't do what everybody else do just because everybody else did it. I made my own decisions. And as an adult, we carry new things with us, because as a kid, even with that, you still want to have fun. You're doing things for entertainment. And in school, they're like, okay, what's your 5-year plan, what's your 2-year plan? And they just stuck to like the 5-year plan from the time you graduate senior year, from that point for 5 years. And it's like, it's more to life than just 5 years or 5-year plan. You need plan. If plan A doesn't work, you need plan B. If plan B doesn't work, you need plan C. If plan C not working, you need to plan D. You need to be able to shift, adapt, to change, to adjust, to maneuver, to dump out, to take in. All of that comes with life, Life comes with adjustments. Life comes with changes. So you, me, we have to be mindful of not to get stuck on where we were or where we aren't at this time, but where we want to go. We need to hyper focus. And if we know, okay, where at least the next step, and then the next step, and the next step, we can break down the many tasks that we need to do in order to do it, and do it well, do it successfully, make sure we're productive, making sure that we're getting things done that's actually going to add value to our life, not take away value, right? So going to certain parties, I don't know when's the last time I went to a party. It's been probably decades, I don't know. But if you're still one who's at the age of going to parties, going to clubs, going here and there, you need to assess, okay, why am I going here? Am I going to network? Am I going to just for entertainment? Am I going to even to the movies, to the spa, going shopping, whatever it is? What am I doing it for? Is it adding value? And if it is adding value, how much value is it adding? How is it increasing for me to get to my next level? Whether it's meeting financial goals, whether it's meeting networking goals, whatever goals you're trying to meet. And as soon as you are aware of yourself, which I'm becoming bolder, even bolder, having that audacity to say, yeah, I was once here. I own my story. I own my actions, the good ones, the bad ones, the ugly ones, the like, girl, you did what? Why'd you do it? Those ones, own it all. And the great thing about owning who you are anytime, and we're living in a social media age. People can look things up. People can find you, people can hear about you, whatever the case is. But if you own who you are, and you're able to say, I'm able to say, listen, this is what happened. Nobody can tell your story better than you. Nobody can tell my story better than me, right? But you're able to embody that, and you understand, okay, I was here, but now I'm here. And the whole point of this video, it's not going to be a long one, but I wanted to come to say today, right now is Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. So even if you're watching this for a year from now, 2 years from now, I hope you stay encouraged. I hope you stay uplifted, not from a superficial mystery, magical sense, but from a practical sense. Why should you stay uplifted? Why should you stay encouraged? Why should you stay motivated? Why should you stay disciplined? Why should you stay consistent? Why should we stay those things in spite or despite whatever is going on, whatever you're seeing, whatever environment you're in, whatever the world is going through? It is because we have a duty to play our part, right? So we have the right to own who we are, be who we are, live how we are, how we want to live, but we also have a duty to succeed. We have a duty to contribute, to add value. So not only should we receive value from what we're putting out in the world, the actions we're taking to build our personal goals, we should also be adding value to the world and contributing and making an impact in the way that we can. And if you feel like, wow, I don't know where to start to make an impact, I don't know where to begin, my own life is messed up, well, start with you. Start with cleaning and clearing out any baggage that you feel like you're holding. Go back to your foundation. Go back to how did I start? Where did I come from? Where I was born? Who I was born to? And try to clean out any limiting beliefs or behaviors, things that are not serving you, people who are not honoring you. You have a right to set the boundaries. And guess what? It's a forever learning journey. And this is why I love to read. And this is why you will see me reading all the things, different genres, different subjects, things of that nature, because it constantly feeds into me, whether for entertainment, whether for knowledge, and always read for knowledge, always read for understanding. I'm getting more into closed reading, where I'm really analyzing the story. Why was this sentence structure used here? Why was this word used here? Things of that nature, because you really get to pull more out of stories when you're reading fiction. But let me know. Let me know in the chat if you love these type of little mini conversations. And this is just open open thoughts. It's open Tuesday, whatever, transformation Tuesday, whatever you want to call it. But if you don't know, I am Darnaya Darice. That is my first name, middle name. On this channel I do lifestyle, motivation, and bookish content. You'll see in my sometimes in my intro I put lifestyle and literature, because all the things, you'll find some fun little vlogs here, some book reviews, reading recommendations, just all fun. Okay. Fun, and we learn over here. We learn, we grow, we challenge each other. Okay, go ahead and subscribe. Talk to me in the comments. Put a thumbs up. Give me a heart. This why I do this? This is Wakanda forever. That's not hard. Okay, but give me some type of love emoji in the chat. But I hope you have a wonderful day, and until